ready for our featured speaker. You know what? Tag your coaches, guys, because this story is a story that I've never ever featured before on the National Wake Up Call. So listen to this. She's only been coaching for a year and change. All right. And she's already a 2-star diamond. So let's find out what she did in her first year. She has already locked in premiere for 2021. So she is moving and shaking. She's been in Success Club since becoming a coach. So 15 months in a row, she has helped 3 or more people get connected to their health and fitness solutions. So that makes her an all-star, a Success Club all-star. And she also is a success starter, which means the first 3 months out of 6 months out of her business, she hit Success Club. So what all of that means is that she's doing all the right things. The trajectory of her coaching business is going up. She is from Machesney Park, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, a Beachbody Challenge contest winner, Hannah Day. How
Hi,
are you?
good. How are you?
Good. Well. I want everybody to get to know you a little bit since you've only been coaching a year. This is what we do on the National Wake Up Call. We feature somebody that has been coaching about a year to give their new coach startup story. But you had a little bit of a head start because you were the ultimate challenger, the ultimate challenge winner in 2019. So, can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Hannah?
Yes. Hi, my name is Hannah Day, and I am a wife and mom of 2 here in Machesney Park, Illinois. My journey begins back in 2009. I was 22. I had my 2-year-old son. I was with my husband, and life was pretty good. But then that year, I started having health issues like extreme fatigue, foggy brain, joint pain, heart palpitations, high resting heart rate. My hair was falling out. I had gut issues and I was gaining a lot of weight. I knew something was wrong, but I spent 8 years going from doctors, specialists, having hundreds of tests run on me, and nobody could give me answers to what was causing my health issues. In those years, I became extremely depressed to the point I didn't even want to live anymore. Most days were spent in bed and I had to quit my job. I could barely take care of my children. I felt like a terrible mom and wife. Food became my only comfort and joy. In January of 2017, my health was so bad that one day I Googled my symptoms and a website came up about breast implant illness. That's when I realized that my breast implants that I had gotten in 2009 were what was causing me all of my health issues. That next month, February 2017, I got my implants removed. And when I woke up from surgery, my heart palpitations were completely gone. And within the next couple weeks, my other health issues started going away. I let my body heal for almost a whole year. And in January of 2018, I wanted to lose all the weight I had gained when I was sick. I had gained over 100 pounds. And even though my health issues were taken care of, I still had physical limitations, like going up and down the stairs, doing things with my kids like sledding. I'd actually sit in my car while my husband would take my kids sledding, and he'd take pictures and videos so that I could see them later. Or going to amusement parks. One time I had to get out of a ride because I couldn't fit in the ride, and then my daughter couldn't go on that ride. I cried on a bench when I was there just from being in so much pain and so miserable. I wanted to just do things with my family and feel like me again. My friend, she told me about Beachbody and the success she was having with her healthy weight loss. I joined her challenge group and went all in with Portion Fix nutrition plan, Shakeology, and 7 rounds of 21-day fix. In 11 months, I lost 117 pounds. I went from a size 22 to a size 2. But best of all, I started living life again and doing things with my kids I wasn't able to do before. I felt so good from the inside out. And then people kept saying to me, you should enter the Beachbody Challenge. And I had never heard of the Beachbody Challenge before. So I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm excited to enter. I get a free t-shirt. I had zero expectations of actually making it into any rounds, but I made it into the semifinalists, and then I got the call that I was a finalist. So I was one of 4 women to be chosen last year. I wasn't home when I got the call, but when I did get home, my family was all sitting on the couch, and I got to tell them. They all jumped up off the couch. They were hugging me, and my kids were screaming. And for the first time ever, I felt like my family was proud of me. Then being on stage and the lights were on me and I was holding that check, it felt like I was at the light at the end of the tunnel. After living so many years depressed and no hope, I finally had purpose and joy, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. So, going back a little bit, about 9 months into my weight loss journey before the Beachbody Challenge, I wanted to share what I was doing. I was a customer, not a coach at the time, but I had been sharing my story with breast implant illness for about a year, and it was helping so many women. So I knew, or I thought, like, if I could share my health and fitness journey and it just helped one person know that there is a solution, there is hope, and we don't have to be stuck where we are, it would be worth sharing my story. So I started sharing on social media, and I wasn't very active on Instagram. I had around 200 followers and my account was private. I opened my account public and kept sharing my story. People were interested in what I was doing. I knew I wanted to help them all the way, so I started learning about the coaching opportunity. I enrolled as a coach right about the same time that I was a finalist in the Beachbody Challenge. And after I attended Summit that year, that's where I learned about the possibilities that the coaching opportunity had. I wanted to dream big, make extra income. I wanted to grow a large team. I had never let myself dream big before. And now I had something I was passionate about.
I know that a lot of people are going to have questions like, did you keep the weight off? What have you done with the money? And we're going to get to that. But I do want to say a few things about your medical condition and what you were struggling with. You know, this was your body. This is what was going on with you. You had, you know, physicians following your case. So, you know, I just want people to know that this is not a call about you giving any medical advice. Okay, so that's the first off. You found out what was hurting your body, and in that time, and in those 7 or 8 or 9 years of your life, you became depressed, you gained a lot of weight, and you lost that time with your family. So the other thing that I think is so incredible is that you didn't enter the Beachbody Challenge contest to win the money. You wanted the t-shirt. So you had already won. You had done so many rounds of 21 Day Fix. You were on Shakeology. You had already found your healthy weight loss. So to me, you had already won. But the fact that you were doing it for the t-shirt is just so great. There was never a thought in your mind that you were going to go all the way and win the $100,000. Okay. So now that I got that out of the way and I'm protected by my legal team, let's go with the $100,000. What did you do after you won the $100,000?
So after I won the Beachbody Challenge, I could have gone home with my check and just went on with my life. But I really liked the idea of making money was something I knew and I was passionate about. I wanted to make 6 figures with this business every year, and I could only win the Beachbody Challenge once. So I got to work. I knew that if I showed up in my business every day, like I did with my health and fitness journey, that the results would come for my business as well. If I would have only worked out and ate healthy a couple days a week, I would not have lost 117 pounds in 11 months. So same thing for my business. I knew that if I only worked my business a couple days a week, I would not get the results and hit the goals that I wanted in my business. So I really put the same dedication and action together.
Okay, so just to be clear, once you did win the $100,000, you were like, I could get used to this. Okay. And you didn't have a job. You had left your job, right? So you were not working. So let's put 2 and 2 together. You win the $100,000. but you want to do something more with this business. So you signed up to become a coach. Was the signing up during the challenge contest or before? What was the timing?
Yeah, it was like right after I had won the Beachbody challenge, because I wasn't quite sure if I could sign up as a coach, because when you submit your results, that's one of the questions. And the director was like, "Yeah, definitely. We're shocked you're not a coach." So I was like, "All right, I'm doing it."
Okay, great. So you become a coach, but how did you know what to do? How did you know what to do when you started coaching? Because you had not been in this coaching world before. You dabbled a little bit in a network marketing company years prior, but how did you know what to do as a Team Beachbody coach?
Yeah, so the first thing I focused on was my challenge group, because that really helped me in my journey. So I was posting on social media, I was relating to people who were struggling with their health, nutrition, exercise. They were seeing a solution, and I wanted to help them get amazing results, but better yet, live their lives to the fullest too. So my challenge group is where I zoned in on my clients to help them. In my group, we post a sweaty selfie, a Shakeology picture every day. So that helps with accountability. They know I'm waiting on that every day. I have them engage with each other. So it's a community cheering each other on. I pick a challenger of the week and month to make it fun. I also do my months or my groups monthly so that they can reset each month and make that dedication and commitment to their health again for the new month. Secondly, I then started sharing about the coaching opportunity on my social media, especially in my Instagram stories. Before, I had really only been inviting into my challenge group. And just like a couple of weeks ago, Christina Delgado said, we have to be inviting to two parts of our business, our challenge groups and the coaching opportunity. I started running coaching sneak peeks and coaching mentorships. And at first, I didn't know what I was doing, but I plugged into trainings and learned as I was going. In the beginning, my coaches were coming from my challenge group, but now that I'm also talking about this on social media, my coaches are coming from that too. So they are joining me right off the bat with their health and fitness journey and also starting their coaching journey. I have them join my coaching mentorship, where I give them training videos to watch. Then I get on one-on-one new coach calls where I go over Rank, Success Club, and help them set up their first goals. This is how I developed my leadership skills as I was building my team, which was then being duplicated by my coaches. And then thirdly, I set goals. Again, just like my health and fitness journey, I had a big overall goal to lose 100 pounds, which was going to take a lot of work. But I gave myself smaller obtainable goals, like losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, another 20 pounds. And I celebrated those victories as if I had lost 100 pounds. Same thing for my business. I want to be a 15-star diamond coach. I want to help develop 15 leaders on my team, which is going to take work. But I gave myself smaller obtainable goals, like get to diamond, 2-star, and now 5-star elite, which we're so close to. And then celebrating those victories with my team, which then fuels my fire and my team's fire to keep going and reaching more goals.
I'm here. I'm just reading here what you and I talked about. Many people don't have a big weight loss story to share. Do you think that your journey had given you an advantage to start coaching?
So the first vital behavior is being a product of the product. And I worked really hard to get my results. But I remind my coaches that you don't have to lose 100 pounds or be at your goal weight to be inspiring or to be a successful coach. I said this on stage when I won the Beachbody Challenge, because so many people have said they don't feel inspiring, or that they can help someone, lose over 100 pounds because they have it. And you do not have to have this extreme weight loss journey to be inspiring. Everyone's story is inspiring. Whether you have lost 5 pounds, 15 pounds, or you've lost no weight but you gained muscle, people want to go on that journey with you, and they want to join people who are changing from the inside out. So whether you've been doing these programs for 2 years or 1 week, if you are eating healthy, you are exercising your body, and you are doing your personal development, you will feel better and have some kind of change. That's what attracts them to you. When you are evolving and doing better in your heart, mind, and health, it's not about the number of pounds that are lost. And for me personally, I like to share the hand-in-hand system of the nutrition programs, Shakeology, and the workouts. I say all the time, I could have worked out till I was blue in my face, but I would not have gotten the results I did if I didn't start and focus on the nutrition with Ultimate Portion Fix and then Shakeology. So I do share the importance of the total solution to my clients and coaches so that they are set up for the best success with their health.
I love that you said healthy weight loss, and the total solution, because you really can't have one without the other. And during your whole year of your weight loss journey, you were drinking Shakeology, you had the nutrition, and you were doing round after round after round of 21-day fix. So it wasn't just a 21-day solution.
Right.
This was a lifelong total solution for you, plus people cheering you on. I really love that we're talking about this today, because when it all comes down to it, Beachbody started with the transformation, the journey. It was not just the before and the after picture. It was the in between. It was the journey that you were on. And I remember sitting in the arena 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, right? 2019, a year ago. I don't know what year we're in.
I know.
When you won, and it's just like not a dry eye in the house, because you pushed yourself to change your life. I mean, it was just incredible. And now you're pushing yourself in a business capacity, which I love as well. So I want you to talk about Success Club, because you became a coach about a year and 3 months ago, right? Like 15 months ago. And you have achieved Success Club every single month since you signed up. So what importance do you place on your team about helping at least 3 new people each month with a solution?
Yeah, so I want to make sure I'm helping people get started with their health and fitness journey every month. Like I mentioned before, my challenge groups are monthly. So I love to bring in new people to our community every month to help cheer them all on their journeys. I have a goal of helping more than 3 people a month, but I do love that Beachbody helps us set that goal with Success Club. The very beginning of the month, I focus on inviting into my challenge group on social media. So usually I'll do a Transformation Tuesday post. I'll talk in my stories about my new group and open enrollments. That way people can get started in the new month with us. I also talk about the importance of helping at least 3 people a month right away to my new coaches. When I do my new coach call, I help set that goal of helping at least 3 people get started their first month as a coach, so that they can see those first victories in their business, like hitting Success Club. And if 2 enroll as a coach, then they hit Emerald. They are also getting 3 people started in our challenge group, which is exciting for a new coach because they are helping those people get healthy. And that also sets the new coach up for duplicating that the next month and the next month, and then hopefully them hitting Success Starter.
You're doing great, Hannah. I'm really, really happy that you turned to coaching, because you now have the experience. And I talked about it in the beginning, the knowledge and the experience. You have the experience going through programs, losing the weight, finding yourself again, finding the confidence again. And, now you're paying it forward, which I love. Now, we have heard the stories and we've watched TV shows of people who lose all the weight, right? And then they gain it all back. Now, I can see you from your pictures, from talking to you, you haven't gained it back. So can you tell me, what kind of regimen are you on now? And what were you on after you won? I mean, is it the same regimen? What is holding you accountable to those goals?
Yeah. What I love about these programs is it gave me a foundation for a healthy lifestyle. So not some crazy diet where you lose all the weight, but it's not sustainable. So I'm still doing Portion Fix. When I was in my weight loss journey, I was very on point with Portion Fix. I threw out all the junk food. But now that I'm in maintenance, I have, I still do Portion Fix, but I do have, some cookies here and there ice cream if I want, but it's because I built that strong foundation with the portion fixed where I'm not gonna go crazy and not come back. So I also do Shakeology every day and the Beachbody workouts. But my goals are very different since I've lost my weight. This past year and a half, I've been focusing on gaining muscle, toning, and strength. And let me tell you, getting strong is the best. I absolutely love when I'm able to do another move that I wasn't able to do that great before. But coaching has helped keep me accountable in maintaining my healthy lifestyle. With running my challenge group, like I said before, my challengers know I am waiting on their check-in. And they are also waiting on my check-in with my workout picture and Shakeology. Same thing with my social media. I post a workout clip every day in my stories. So that keeps me accountable in making sure I show up every day in my health and fitness journey.
I think it's funny when people say, "Oh, you're still doing that Beachbody thing or you're still drinking that Shakeology." Yes, I'm going to do it forever because it makes me feel stronger and it
Yeah.
makes me feel better. So thank you for that. Now, the Beachbody Challenge contest, you didn't even know it existed until somebody said something to you. So what are you like now? Do you talk about it with your challengers? Do you push them to win that T-shirt? And can you talk about Kelly Cox? I want you to bring that up.
Yes, yes. So I actually talk about the Beachbody Challenge often, but I don't just talk about it with people or somebody that wants to lose over 100 pounds. I talk about it with everybody because whether they've lost 1 pound, 5 pounds, 50 pounds, I want them to be proud that they took control of their health. When we submit our results, it's an accomplishment and something to be proud of. And that's actually why I named my team Team Challenge Champions. And yes, the free t-shirt, you get that. So that's awesome. But one of my girls, Kelly Cox, was a finalist in this year's Beachbody Challenge. Last year, when I was on stage and I won the $100,000, that was amazing. But what is even better is seeing my girl Kelly on the virtual stage this year and knowing that I had a part in her journey and helping her to where she's now living a better life, that filled my heart with so much joy. Helping change people's lives and having that joy, that's something that money doesn't give you.
I'm going to go off script a little bit because someone brought up a really good question on Facebook, and that is your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
After losing all that weight, there is a shift in how you see yourself in the mirror, how you think of yourself. What kind of what kind of mindset shift did you have to undertake in that year of your body changing, but internally, what were you going through?
Yeah, so that was hard. I would go to fitting rooms and I would bring in a bigger size than what I was because your mind doesn't quite get there yet. And, it did take me, I would say, about a good, I'm losing the weight all of 2018. I would say about July or August of 2019 is when I finally saw me and who I am and what I did and all of that in my journey. But yeah, it definitely took time for my brain to recognize what my outside was. But I was also growing inside. So, in 2019, about July, August, I was a coach. So I was doing personal development. I was helping people and I was growing from the inside. My heart was changing. I was becoming a happier person, not what was changing on the outside, but what was changing on the inside. So my mindset definitely started changing for the better all around.
Thank you, Hannah. Last question. That is, you're a two-star diamond right now. You've already achieved the premier status requirements for 2021. Why are there some coaches who make it, who move up in rank, and who start earning what they want to earn? Why are there some who make it, some who don't? What is some advice? There's a lot of new coaches that are joining this wake-up call for the first time. What can you give them?
So first, making sure you show up for your own health and fitness journey and doing your personal development. It is okay for you to put yourself first so that you can give your best self to everybody else, like your family, clients, coaches, knowing you're worthy of whatever goals you're wanting to achieve and believing in yourself. So putting that dedication and action together, showing up in your business, doing the activity tracker and helping get your clients and coaches going, showing up as a leader in your groups and on social media. I really struggled with this in the beginning. Because I'm not a natural leader, but I developed those leadership skills and confidence as I've gone along. I have built that confidence because I pushed past my comfort zone. I always say, get comfortable being uncomfortable, because you never know what amazing things are outside your comfort zone, and you'll never see them if you don't push past where you're comfortable. And I've been doing that and pushing past my comfort zone since I've started this. And, I constantly am seeing amazing things happen just because I'm pushing past those comfort zones and showing up in my business and doing the work.
Thank you. This was really, really inspiring. As we get to the close of the call, what has been the most fulfilling for you as a coach in the last 15 months?
Oh man, there are so many things that coaching has brought me, but the most rewarding is what it's done for my family, especially my kids. My kids saw me sick in bed for a long time, and our lives were so different before Beachbody. I was unable to do things with them like sledding, going on rides, running around with them. And last year, I went sledding with my daughter for the first time because I could make it up the hills, and she had the biggest smile on her face. And I'll have that memory forever, and it wasn't another missed memory. And then that amusement park that I cried and vowed I would never go back to. Last year, we got season tickets, and my kids had the best time, and in fact, had to keep up with me. They didn't have to worry about, is mom going to be able to go on this ride with us? They saw me take that time and working on my health and fitness, and then transitioning that into working my business. They've seen these past 15 months me working late on emails, team calls, helping my coaches and clients every day. They see their mom now building a legacy and a work ethic that I'm passing down to them, and I'm able to provide for my family financially. I'm so incredibly thankful that I can run this business from home and be with them, especially this year as they're starting school from home. But the best part is knowing that they're proud of me when they say, that's my mom. Like, that's the most rewarding thing out of all of this.
I love that story so much. I mean, there's so many things that you can say you're thankful for, but when it is heartfelt like that, with the kids finally seeing their mom being able to play with them, and that's right here. Anyway, Hannah, thank you so much for sharing from the heart. And your first year of coaching seems like it's going pretty well.
I couldn't imagine my life any different. I'm just so glad that I said, let's go, let's do this. And it's been the best gift ever.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming on the call. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a quote here, actually, that came from a coach on Facebook because I loved it. It's from Diana Lynn. Everyone who transforms wins. I wanted to feature a coach who said it because I thought it was so absolutely true. It's the transformation. You guys, it's the transformation that helps people feel empowered in this business. So with that, I hope that you enjoyed today's new coach story, and we will see you here next week. Bye-bye, everybody.